right, there we go. I think we're live. We have people watching. Hopefully they can hear me okay. Hopefully it's working. Let's just wait for people to show up, hopefully from Facebook. Let me know if anybody's here that I know. Maybe, maybe not. So do my best with the camera. Obviously everybody's stuck at home, so I figured I might make some dinner. Oh, Diane's here, Nadia's here. Nothing special tonight, just a regular, probably pretty boring dinner, but we're gonna use the Instant Pot there because it's super easy. So it's like a 2-pot dinner. Vegetarian tonight. Use up some of our fresh veggies and have some rice. So let's get to it. If you have questions about cooking, I will do my best to answer them. Oh, Brandon's here too. Hey, Brandon, hopefully you're well. Everybody's stuck at home, so it's kind of cool. Everybody's showing up here, so ask away. Dinner will probably take, I've become like a master at Instant Pot dinners. That will take no time at all. And the best part is it's no, very, very little cleanup. So it's like 1 or 2 pots in the rice, make it easy. It's also really kind of healthy. We've been on a low sodium diet, no extra sodium because of health. So here we go. Ask away. If you have questions as I go, I'll just let you know what I'm doing. So Instant Pot rice, super easy. You might not be able to see my head as I'm chopping stuff. Let's move this up a little bit. Probably need a different camera, but I'll do my best. So wash my hands, of course, right? And hopefully everybody's got something that they're drinking. I'm drinking water. Hopefully everybody's got something else, maybe a little bit better. So Nadia likes my new kitchen. Yeah, it's just moved here, so it's not brand new to us, but so just getting used to it. I don't know where everything is. Cutting board. So the best thing to do for rice in your Instant Pot is you want to get an onion in there. It is more flavor. So put it on saute, easy. I like it with onion and garlic. Just gives some more flavor to the rice than just having like plain rice. Plain rice is kind of boring. So we're gonna do that first. I'm never too picky on like chopping stuff, so keep it rustic, keep it fast, easy to do. Oh, Nadia's drinking wine. That's good. So onion. It's also good, maybe put a bit of garlic if you like garlic in your Instant Pot too. Gives it some flavor. So a couple of cloves. Can't have too much. Crush it up. Oh, what do we got here? O'Malley likes garlic too. Diane, pro chopper. So back in, I'll give you this one, my cooking history. I don't know if you can really see me here. I did cooking, like culinary arts. Hopefully you can hear me okay. Culinary arts in high school. And when I finished high school, I did my apprenticeship, and I did an apprenticeship for Delta Hotels. This is going way back now. This is like my apprenticeship was 1994 to 1997. And I did it there at Delta Hotels, and I kind of moved around hotels. I went to, after I finished my apprenticeship, I actually was in Calgary here. and worked at the Delta Bow Valley at the time in Calgary, and then moved back to Vancouver. Went back to the Delta that I did my apprenticeship at for a while, and then I worked at I was at hotels for ages. Worked at the Marriott in Richmond at one time, and then moved over to the Fairmont Airport in Vancouver, which was a new hotel when it opened up. So that was kind of neat, opening up a brand new hotel. So I've been in hospitality for as long as I can, like basically all my jobs for the most part. I moved then from the Fairmont at the airport after a few years I was there, and then I moved to the Hotel Vancouver. And Hotel Vancouver, I was there for 10 years before I left that. And then, so that's my history there. So lots of cooking. Just getting back into it now after, years. Making all at one meals now and not eating out. Obviously not eating out now, but stopping ordering in because of having to eliminate salt from diet. So simple stuff, but that's it. Instant pot's going. So before we turn it on rice, just put in oil. Olive oil's great. And then you can throw in the onions and garlic that we've chopped. And then we're going to do roasted vegetables. Super easy in the oven. I've got it heated up already. So that's going to go. Try not to burn it. What do we got here for questions? How do I stop from Brandon? How do I stop from crying? I think the key is a sharp knife. The sharper knife, it doesn't break up everything as well. I should do a video on like how to chop an onion with a sharp knife. It's the way you kind of do it, and just practice, I guess. You just get maybe used to it. Probably the glasses help too. Jason's hungry. We're both hungry. We had to wait till 5 to start. I started this. I set on this live stream, and then I was like, I just set it for 5, and then I started getting hungry, and I couldn't change it. So we're like old men and eat very early. We're up so early, but I will do a video then on how to chop an onion. That's too good, too funny. Miranda, simple Miranda, just making some rice in the Instant Pot and some roast vegetables around top. I got a bit of like pita bread there. I'll probably just roast that as well, heat it up, and have that with the rice. So we'll stir this. I don't want to burn it. Cracked black pepper. We'll put in there. No salt. Nothing. Never have salt. But you can add that if you want. Obviously, a good kind of salt substitute we figured out. Lots of spices, lots of pepper, but also chili. We use chilies and like peppers and jalapenos like crazy. It gives you the same kind of, brings the flavors out of your mouth. So. So I've got basmati rice. The Instant Pot, you want to use like 1 cup is too little, I find, because it just kind of burns and sticks on the bottom. You want to wash it, obviously. So kind of like 1.5 cups is usually good. And then we'll give it a rinse off in the water, wash the dust off it. But it's super dusty when you get it, so make sure you wash your rice. Throw that in, give it a stir. Now you can use stock if you have it. Just water is fine. It's like 1 to 1 roughly. The Instant Pot seems to have keeps the moisture in more, so you can actually put a little bit less. It's pretty easy to do rice in Instant Pot. You just have to really put it in, add some water, and it's ready to go. Close it up. You want to make sure to turn it off, obviously. Hit the rice button. 8 minutes. 8 minutes is fine. Probably could even do a little bit less so the rice doesn't get all fall apart. The thing I find with Instant Pot, anything, if you're reading a recipe online, you can almost like take a few minutes off all the time because they cook so fast that you don't need to follow the full-on directions. It's a bit of playing around. That's the one thing with cooking is it's nice because it's like it's not like a science. You can kind of just go with it, try things out, and we'll do that. Yeah, Diane, I actually with the chicken, sometimes we'll put chicken in that. I'll do a video with that. Sure, why not? I've got some marinating. I took it out of the freezer yesterday, so it's not. I was gonna have it tonight, but it's not fully unfrosted, defrosted, I guess would be the best way. Susan, knife. My knives are so dull because they're like sitting in a drawer. You should have them kind of separated. But I like using, you know what? I like using a serrated knife as much as possible because it kind of just keeps its sharpness better. You get a good serrated knife, you can kind of use it for everything. You don't have to worry about. You can use it for chopping all kinds of stuff. Pretty straightforward. Diane, yes, chicken. I will do the chicken one. That's like my specialty in the pot. So that's super good. It's marinating, so we'll do that. And Dave's making something tonight. Chicken thighs with garlic and lemon. That's good. That'll be tasty. We've got lemons. We'll do maybe that tomorrow. That's what I'm marinating my chicken in for tomorrow. So subscribe, tune in. Maybe I'll do another video if everybody's around. Watch that. For lemons, here's a tip, Miranda. Maybe it's too late. Maybe you started cooking it. Get one of these, the microplanes, and then when you first take all the zest. It's really nice because it really keeps it really fine. Do all the zest, and then squeeze the lemon, and then add the zest as well into your whatever you're mixing in. Gives a good flavor, and you don't kind of waste. You just you're not just squeezing the juice and throwing the rest into the compost. So that works. Microplane. I think you can get them on Amazon. So that's going. Oven's on. We're just gonna do roasted peppers. But because we like pepper so much, we also do jalapenos. So we're gonna add these to it because these got to get used up. We bought a bunch of these before because we've got like a bunch of groceries. We actually put these in the freezer, so they're a little bit soft because of the freezer, but they'll be fine when we roast them. So peppers. My tray. See, same knife, everything. It's easy. Cut them, leave them fairly big because when you're roasting them, you don't want them to be too small because they'll just get soggy and gross. So you can almost cut them in like 6. So nothing fancy. Jalapenos, they're not super spicy. So we'll just roast them and cut them in half, leave the seeds. If they're too spicy for you, take the seeds out. Then it won't be as hot. So just toss them all in there. All right. So here we go. Tray, easy. Peppers down. More pepper, real pepper. And touch of olive oil. We'll mix this through. You don't need much. Freddie, I'm just making just some rice. It's so simple. Kind of probably like the most boring dinner. Roasted peppers with jalapenos, some rice, and then I'm going to toast some. Got some nice pitas. I'm going to toast some pitas, chop it up, just to have with a rice dinner. Super like simple dinner. 2 pots and like no dishes to wash other than like a couple of bowls, and this tray and the instant pot. There'll be some. There's usually I like to make enough rice for leftovers, so we'll have it in the morning or lunch or whatever leftover. So there you go. These are going to go in the oven. We've used. You could also add like you could do peppers. You could put some asparagus in there. You could put some carrots if you had carrots. I don't have any carrots left, so you can chop up some carrots. Basically, any vegetable, mix it on there. I've got some herbs I'm going to put on as well. You can also put some more garlic in. Everybody loves garlic, so you don't need to. You just have to peel the garlic. And then you don't even need to chop it. Just like kind of smash it. It'll go in there. It'll roast nice. What else can we put on there? We've got onions in the rice, so I won't put any onions in the veggie in the oven. That's it. Oven's at 385. You want it pretty hot so it can just kind of roast them. You could even put on the broiler part on the top. Would work. That's it. It's got to just now. This is when we wait. Freddie always chops his garlic. I don't bother. Just kind of pound it. It crushes it. Throw it in. Once it gets mixed up, it's like rustic cooking. I guess would be the best way to do it. And yes, Miranda, the more garlic, the better. We buy we've got tons, like cloves and cloves of it that we'll use. We'll have to go out and get more, or get someone to drop some off maybe as we go. Nadia, garlic press. Yeah, I don't. It's weird. I don't have a ton of kitchen gadgets. It's coming from my like culinary kitchen days. It's mostly just like knives, and that's kind of like knives and tongs. That's kind of it. The rest we did everything by hand, and then we just do everything we just kind of did everything manually. When we actually know the hotel, when we chop garlic, we used to get them in like peeled in big jugs, I guess would be the best way to describe it, like 500 cloves. And we used to mix them in the buffalo chopper. It was called. We used to mix it up, and we'd have chopped garlic all the time to use. So we weren't like chopping it by hand, but it was all kind of manually done, not like little machines, So, and did it that way. So this is why kind of like cooking for small things is super easy. You can once it's done, there's not a lot of cleanup, and the best part is you don't have to do it for like 8 hours. So I remember working in kitchens, and like we'd be cooking for 1,000 people or something, more than 1,000, and all we do all day is I would peel shrimp or like whatever the menu was. you would do the same thing for 8 hours. And I remember one day I peeled shrimp for 8 hours, basically like the whole day, and wasn't even finished. Someone else came on and I had to peel shrimp for the banquets. It's pretty crazy. You'd sit there on the meat slicer slicing cold cuts for like at Christmas time for like weeks on end, or carving turkeys, that kind of stuff. We cook like, Christmas dinners would be not just one turkey; it was like 100 turkeys in a day. We'd use every oven in the hotel, so it was kind of fun. Susan, how long? So spices jars. How long do spices in jars maintain flavor? Good question. You want to use them fairly quickly. I mean, the dry spices never have as much flavor as a fresh one, anyways. But you could use it in a year; it's probably fine. We seem to use so many spices for cooking that we have to buy them before we always kind of run out. So we're buying kind of new stuff before we use them up. It's like, I remember looking, it's like your mom's cabinet where they never use the spice, but we seem to use a fair bit of spice with everything. So we never have that kind of problem. Oh yeah, Jason's waiting for dinner. Yeah, he didn't want to show up. I got, sorry. Rob says hi. Hi, Rob. Family's watching, hopefully. Hopefully they're all enjoying. How long we got left here? We got 3 minutes on the rice. So if we've timed it right, the veggies should be done kind of around the same time. If not, then the rice can kind of sit for a bit. It's always kind of best to if you're cooking, start the longest, obviously, cooking item first, right? So if you're roasting potatoes or something like that, that's going to take the longest. You want to put that on first to make sure it's going to be ready, because nothing worse than having putting a vegetable in a pot or something, and then all of a sudden you got to wait 20 minutes for something else. You don't want to do that. So, so hopefully that's good. What is everybody, since everybody's watching, everybody loves garlic, what is everybody having for dinner tonight? I guess would be a question. Ours is pretty simple. What's everybody else having? Oh, Diane, next virtual. If this goes well, let's see if this goes well. Maybe we'll do one every night for the next little bit, as long as we have something to cook. Why not? We've got some people watching, people asking questions. Nadi's having a veggie burger. That sounds good. That sounds good. Did you you bought them or you made them, Nadia? Brandon's having Church's chicken. Pick up Church's chicken. That sounds good, actually. That sounds good. Have you ever cooked? Oh, Susan, good question. Have you ever cooked rice and orange juice rather than just water? Yeah, I've thrown orange in there. You could, what you could do. You wouldn't want to do just orange juice because it wouldn't give the rice enough moisture. So you would probably want to. I think the better thing to do would be to eliminate some of the water out of how much you're going to put in for what the rice calls for, and then squeeze an orange. And then in the cooker, just throw the whole orange in there after you've squeezed it and let it cook within the rice. I think that would be good. Cut the orange in half, huck it in, and then you'll get the flavor that way. If it's orange juice, I don't think it would just be too. It wouldn't work. You need to have you need to have some water in there. You could also do it with lemon. Same idea. Yeah. Oh, smoked chicken would be good, actually. Yeah, that sounds good, Melody. And then Diane's going to try Dave's garlic and lemon chicken thigh. Yeah, that sounds good, too. Chicken thighs I like chicken. I've got, as I was going to say, I like chicken thighs. I've got chicken breasts marinating in some lemon for tomorrow. But chicken thighs are good because they have more flavor. They're good to do in the pot. They're also good to barbecue. Maybe do some chicken thighs barbecue. Show you that recipe too. I just heard that beep. Hold on. It's probably gonna get loud, but we'll let the steam out. The veggies are almost done. Rice can sit for a bit. It's gonna be fine. Leave it on warm. I just changed the oven to broil. We're gonna get the broiler going, and get this color on the veggies. We could have barbecued, but I didn't bother. It's like it's Calgary. It's still cold, so it's like it's minus whatever it is now. I checked the phone. It's oh, it's gone up to 1. Sorry, never mind then. It was colder today. We haven't been outside today, so it was cold this morning, so I didn't bother with the barbecue. No, that's not the smoke detector, Freddie. That's the rice steam coming off, and the oven beep. But everybody loves instant. Does everybody have an instant pot? Hopefully, it's the best thing ever. You can cook like anything in it. Anything. Well, Brandon wants to see the view. I can't. It's on the laptop. It'll screw up. We'll figure this out. We'll do maybe some more live shows with multiple camera angles or something like that. But we do have a nice deck, so maybe I'll do once the weather is a bit better. We'll do a live stream from the deck, barbecue. That would work. Cook risotto, yeah. You know what? I actually. We went shopping. Susan, we went shopping the other day to get some staples. Obviously, as everybody knows, it's like a gong show in the supermarket. So I went to get some more rice because I only have a little bit of basmati left. This is all they had. So it's arboreal rice for risotto. So yeah, we can make this. Risotto's easy. It's so easy, but it's just a bit more time consuming because you got to kind of pay attention. You can't just like set it and forget it. But I have some. We'll make maybe, I don't know, mushroom risotto is good. Well, the rice is done. Here we go. Fluffy still. Perfect. Just leave it on keep warm because the veggies aren't finished. I thought I would have this time perfectly, but it never works out. So you have time to probably, before we put everything in bowls and dishes, you have time to fill up your wine or water or whatever you're drinking. Okay, Freddie doesn't have an Instant Pot? Oh my goodness, he's like the only person I know that doesn't have one of those. You have to go get one, order one online. They're the best thing ever. Cleanup is like the best thing ever. Oh, Nadia, is this how I lost all my weight? Yeah, yeah. Healthy eating. So for the last, yes, I guess that would be between. Let's touch my face. Wash my hands now. Healthy eating, yes, Nadia. So eliminating sodium as much as possible. Not eating out. Hopefully you can hear me. Not eating out. So no restaurant food or very. So it's hard to do but like very little. So everything from home and adding no extra salt. Nothing prepackaged. No sauces that are prepackaged. Just basic food. No box stuff. Nothing like that. So that had a big thing to do with it. And then water. So no alcohol. And I'm trying to think. I've lost. This could be a whole thing for the channel. I've lost. How many pounds? 40 pounds, roughly, something like that. Just from watching what we eat and obviously exercise a little bit and no alcohol. So that's it. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, really crazy. Just a few lifestyle choices for health is makes you feel great. And yeah. Yeah, eggs. You can even do eggs in Instant Pot. They make the best. It's best for boiled. If you do boiled eggs, because you could just put it in there on a little for breakfast. You just do boiled eggs. It's so easy. 6 minutes, and they peel so easily because they're not soaking in the water, so they don't absorb all the water. So it and poached eggs. Yeah, you can do poached eggs too in there in the Instant Pot. You can do anything in the Instant Pot. Pasta. Ready. I should be selling these things. Link in the description below, right? So let's check the veggies. And then we can eat. I don't know if anybody else is eating now. It's early still, but oh, see my glasses. My glasses came up. So these are pretty good. Get in there. Nicely roasting. You can see. Can use a bit longer. So we can maybe 5 minutes. So one thing about cooking, everybody asks me like, how long do I cook this for? How long do I cook that for? It's like it's kind of like till it's done. If you do it enough, you just get used to it, and you just kind of roll with it. It's not like baking. I never liked baking or pastry stuff because baking and pastry is too much of a science. You have to really follow directions and be really precise in measuring things with temperatures. Yeah. Dory, yeah. I did put pants on for this live stream. I think everybody's probably been in their pajamas all week, basically. But I did put pants on for this. Yeah, I would have to for the live stream. YouTube would probably like shut that down pretty quick. Susan, lesson with cooking with fresh spices. Yeah. Yeah, we could do that once we get some more fresh spices. Right, I haven't picked up a lot, but we have a big patio here. So Jason's plan is to do a bit of a garden. So maybe we could grow some herbs. Yeah, we could do that. Grow some chives and some basil, that kind of stuff, and then we can do a lesson on that. Let's see. Cooking is more fun. It is more fun than baking. Yeah, baking takes so long. I don't know. You have to cook it. Wait for the cake to cool off before you can ice it, and too much waiting. No, Dory. Yeah, no protein tonight. I was gonna have some chicken, but it's still frozen. I didn't take it out in time, so just veggie. That's fine. Simple. We eat pretty simple. We eat pretty simply these days, so nothing crazy. But if you two, I'll do the chicken tomorrow. I'll do like I was telling Diane, I was telling you, I'll do the chicken recipe that I like to make. And yes, cooking's more creative. You just go with it. You just add whatever you like, right? If you like lots of garlic, add lots of garlic. If you don't like garlic, don't add garlic. If you like cracked pepper, add extra cracked pepper. There's no kind of right or wrong with cooking. Same with recipes. Like if you're cooking with a recipe, like a cooking recipe, and there's something in it that you don't like, just take it out. It's not going to make a difference, really. For cooking, you just kind of play around and just go with the flow. Add a little bit of extra this, extra that, and if it tastes good, then do it again. If it doesn't, then next time don't do it. It's pretty straightforward. Oh, hi Stella. What else we got here? Diane. Chicken thighs. Yeah, I love chicken thighs. I like them better than I think some people don't like chicken. They get kind of thrown off by the thighs, but they have way more flavor when you're doing things with it. So I think it's almost ready. Yep, they are ready. So put that there. Still figuring out the oven. Turn that off. Just moved in, obviously. Still haven't unpacked all our stuff, so we've got like a mismatch of things to find. So bowls. Then we'll eat. Oh, I can maybe turn this down. Look at this. So fancy. So rice. You gonna say hi? He's gonna watch. Oh, Jason's waving in front of the camera. Here we go. Rice. Veggies. Jalapenos. That's it. Like everything we make has peppers in it. So if anybody comes over, it's going to be spicy. Some garlic. See? Yummy. That's it. There's dinner, forks. Pretty simple. Two pots, that's it. So easy to clean, right? There's only some rice to get off the bottom there. You put it in the bowl after you're finished to wrap it up for the fridge for tomorrow. There's a few peppers left, so there's like 2 pots to clean. The cutting board, the knife, and that's it. So we can eat now and watch Netflix on our iPad, and that's it. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Hopefully your dinners are going good, and that's it. Maybe we'll have another virtual dinner party again tomorrow. Thanks for your questions. Leave me some more comments if you want. If you had any more questions, you wanted to like learn maybe to cook something in particular. If I have it, I'll try and cook it. We don't have tons of groceries. We'll have to go at some point here to get more stuff. So if there's something in particular you wanted to see about cooking, I got risotto as one of them, and we'll do the chicken. That's it. Take care, everybody. Have a great night, and enjoy your dinners with everybody's family. And we're going to go enjoy this one. Thanks a lot. Take care. Bye.